Have you watched Theo's video clip going around about him talking about his feelings, like feeling broken inside, wanting something changed in his life, but at the same time feeling like he does not want to change? And there was something in it that kind of spoke to me. I don't know if you feel the same way, but when something goes wrong, when we feel like we're spiraling down when it comes to what's happening in our life, when we feel kind of stuck, it's like the normal reaction is you want to get out of the situation. But then you come to realize that it's so easy to say that you want to change and even make goals for it. Why then is it so hard to implement? When you feel like you're a bird in all sorts of emotions, that your brain, even your body sometimes can't handle it, you do gravitate to wanting everything changed, promising not only having your environment changed, but changing something inside of you, sometimes even drastically. But the word change is so broad. It's that making the first step that's so hard to take. And I feel like that's the most crucial part of it. It's one thing to say it, to vow upon it, wanting it. It's another to actually do it. And maybe the problem is us who are experiencing it. It's just that when you've been feeling this way for a long time, there is something that is kind of paralyzing you. And what's scary is when that feeling becomes sort of like a comfort. Scary because in your mind, you know that something has to change, but then is the heart willing to do that? Did you ever feel that? That feeling of, you know what you need to do, and yet it's so hard to take that first step towards it. I don't know if it's because you are too afraid of failing again, that you are dreading it, or I think, as I guess Theo says it, or maybe this is not verbatim, but how I understand it is that, do you even want to? Are you even willing to do that? It's so contradicting, isn't it? That yearning for change and wanting to make things okay. And at the same token, maybe because of the comfort or safety it brings, it's kind of making you question if you even want to change. It's hard to explain because the rational mind, the people looking in the sideline, they will think, or you may not think, but they will get confused as to why it is so difficult to do the right way. Why don't you just do this or that? But for the person experiencing it, it feels like such a battle in your mind. And like I said, I can't explain why. I don't think I have a definite answer. What I do know is that it does happen and people experience it. And it is something that I am struggling. I just want to talk about it, throw it out there, and see if somebody hears it and maybe answer. Who knows? Whether you're in the same place as I am and feeling alone in those thoughts, know that you're not. Or you've been through it and you're at a point in your life ready to share. Either way, I think there's something good in either of those. Something good that will result from it. But of starting this channel, that was the main purpose, or that was the initial thought. It's actually what convinced me to actually start this, knowing that it is just not all about me. Then again, maybe this is just a distraction for me. But maybe it's just me trying to take that first step. And my first step is learning how to verbalize it. The things that I'm feeling. Sort of like a way of unloading that heaviness in my heart. But I don't want this to be sort of like a pity party. And I don't want me to be the focus. At least not only. What I want is my experience, feelings, thoughts perhaps, to be the center of it. Like how I'm trying to navigate these things. Because what I want is for you to hear this and, or how can I say this? I don't want it to be like solely about me. But maybe this applies as well to yourself and what you're going through. And if I am dissociated from these things that I have mentioned, would that be easier to relate to somebody? Because I'm not showing my face. I'm just background. What's more important is that you know, or that you're reminded that somewhere, probably on the opposite side of the globe, someone is going through the same thing. And that you're not alone. It's kind of like me trying to help myself learn to express these things so that I don't bottle things up. And then there's you helping yourself express things as well, or finding ways, whatever stage you're in. It's sort of like, in an indirect way, we are helping each other. And in this vast world of YouTube, you find even just one who you can resonate with, I think that's more than enough.